Yeah, I remember the raspberry buffet, the pork chop glide, the pork chop express. I don't, Josh, one name, pal. But yeah, I remember raspberry buffet. I remember it like it was 2 years ago.
One last bike, and obviously, maybe you can tell what happened because I'm standing here next to the car. Just kidding, there it is! Success! Shade Tree Surgeon is riding home on a Goldwing. And no, I've ridden about a half a mile up to the gas station. The guy I talked to seems super confident in the bike. He had a bunch of receipts for it for a lot of different things. I'll tell you guys about all that in just later on in the video, because right now, basically, I rode it around the block, I took it here, I put gas in it, and I'm going to ride it all the way the 200 miles back to Tampa on the highway. And we'll see if that's the whole thing. If this bike can't make it back to Tampa, then I made a bad deal.
And the first song that comes on is Purple Rain.
Roll the night and just decide, you know what? I feel like riding my motorcycle until I run out of road. I feel like just getting on it and seeing how far I can go, and you just get that burning desire in the middle of the night. And you know, usually you go back to sleep and you put it out of your head and you show up for work the next day and you don't do anything about it. Well, today's not that day. Today I've got that feeling, and today I'm going to hop on a bike with absolutely no planning besides just a Google Maps route, and I'm gonna see how far I can get on a $2,000 motorcycle that I've put maybe 500 miles on before this. There is an
At all. There had to have been a reason, but not one that I can ascertain. And after trying to start it for a few minutes and looking at it real funny, it started back up. So let's rock and roll. Feeling confident? What do you give our odds? What do you think we're gonna make it? Yeah. Like what? Like a 1 in 5 chance, maybe? Second breakdown, and Marin was starting to lose faith. Arab Honey didn't think Shade Tree Surgeon could do it as I poke her into traffic. Little do you know, I thrive on doubt. Someone says I can't do something, I'm gonna freaking do it just to spite them. So it ended up being the fuel pump, and I traced it back. I figured out the fuel pump wasn't pumping fuel, and I traced it back to the relay, or the fuse if it had one, and I found a loose connection. And that was it. We're ready to rock and roll, baby. Let's go.
What's up, weirdos, and welcome to the Her Two Wheels channel here in Ohio with Arab Honey, the Crusty Wing, the Hibachi Glide, Raspberry Beret, the Pork Chop Express, whatever you want to call it. And today on Her Two Wheels, we're hanging out with Shade Tree Surgeon.
Catch up on some work. I've got to get 3 separate motorcycles from my house to Brapstar Garage today, but I'm going to start with the easiest one, the most reliable one, the Honda Goldwing, the Raspberry Buffet. Even though it is the easiest one to get up there, still got a couple problems right now. Luckily with Goldwings, most of the problems don't prevent them from advancing. So they're definitely starting to rack up on the Raspberry Buffet right now. It's in need of a little bit of love. One of the first things being is that the front brake, yeah, that's not good.
Ah, the good old days when Shade Tree Surgeon and Flip Naw would jump in a car and drive 12 hours to buy a Honda Goldwing. But I do remember the night that old Shade Tree Surgeon and Abductuals decided that they were going to raffle off tickets for the Hibachi Glide, the Pork Chop Express, the Raspberry Buffet. I remember it like it was a live stream maybe a year ago.
If you want to win a tattoo.
If you want to win a tattoo.
If you want to party, maybe.
Party.
If you party.
A whole ass motorcycle.
And a motorcycle. Y'all, the
Come on
Raspberry Buffet.
Dude.
This is a raffle that is
Let me tell you what, not only have I warmed the seat with my ass, but the back seat's been warmed by yours truly, baby.
You can actually see those photos on my old OnlyFans page if you choose to subscribe.
Yeah. So anyway, Kat, well, I think I've got some like regular ones that I could actually day, and 8:37 tomorrow. So a little over a 24-hour period. And somebody who bought a raffle ticket in that time is going to win this. Like, this is not a joke. Like, we're pulling it on Thursday.
This is not a drill.
Yeah, this is happening.
Okay.
This is happening. You will win raspberry buffet, a tattoo, a plane ticket, and partying in Tampa. That's 3 things.
That's literally 4, really. I mean, you're getting the experience as well. So.
Right. No, 4 things. The experience,
yeah.
Which you might not want.
Yeah, I remember all that. I remember Josh giving that bike away. What do you mean? Spot's doing what?
To give this motorcycle away to benefit Forgotten Angels. If you have not seen what Shade Tree Surgeon is doing, I'm kind of surprised. I find it hard to believe that we don't have a very large overlap in audiences, but that's besides the point. The long and the short of Forgotten Angels is they are giving kids a second chance who were basically treated poorly by the foster care system. They were used to farm cash from the government, and then when they turned 18, they were put out on the streets. Forgotten Angels has given these guys the tools they need to go out and actually live a proper life. And that is something super, super important. If you would like to get yourself entered to win this motorcycle right here, click the links down in the description below and pick yourself up some raffle tickets. All of the money is going to Forgotten Angels. I'm not seeing any money. Josh is not seeing any. It's all going to help these guys get a second chance. And I'm super glad that I've been able to help out in the small way that I have already. All of the information is down in the description below, and I'm gonna call it a day. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Excuse me? So you're telling me that the raspberry buffet is gonna be a giveaway bike again? You mean that the Pork Chop Express was so grueling and so crusty that it is the bike that cannot be given away just once? Alright guys, I'm not as funny as Josh and Spot are, but this is kind of a big deal for Forgotten Angels because the Gold Wing that Spite went and picked up and brought home and is going to have some stuff done to it. He's going to have the charging system checked out. Basically, guys, the Pork Chop Express is going to be a giveaway bike once again. Go over to Shade Tree Surgeon's channel, hit the raffle creator on YouTube. If you'll go to his channel, Shade Tree Surgeon, in the description of his video, if you pull it down, it says raffle creator. You can buy a ticket, raffle ticket for that. Go to Spite's Corner. He's also on YouTube. Drop down his description, hit the raffle creator. And I know some of you guys on my Facebook page probably don't know who Shade Tree Surgeon and Spite are. Please go give them a follow. I'll drop I'm still screwed up. How does a bike get given away and then it turns up to be given away again? It just found its way back to Forgotten Angels. But guys, if you don't know, if you're just joining in, if this is the first video of mine you ever seen, Forgotten Angels is an organization in Florida that helps young men who have aged out of the foster care system. And basically what happens with these bikes, guys, is that you buy a $25 raffle ticket, you get a $25 raffle ticket, and you get a chance to win a motorcycle every 2 weeks. But you're also in the grand prize drawing to win a house in Florida. It's either a house or $250,000 cash. But guys, this is shade tree surgeon history right here. The raspberry buffet has turned up to be raffled off again. I can remember when him and Abductuals done the live stream and gave this bike away. But the guy who got the bike decided he wanted to raffle it off again to raise more money for Forgotten Angels. And that right there, guys, that is just cool on a whole different level. Thank you guys for watching my videos. Hey, and thank you for a milestone that has happened to me on my YouTube page. One of my shorts has went up over 500 views, and I never got that many views on my shorts before, so thank you guys for that. It was the Farmer T-Bone short. If you want to go check that out, go to youtube.com, give Shade Tree Surgeon a follow, give Spike's Corner a follow, Recycled Hooligan, GMA Rides, Julie Smith you won't find, but she is in the live chats. And then, not this coming Friday, but the next Friday, I'll put the date down because I think today's the 21st. So, not this coming Friday, but the next Friday will be a chance to win again. The last bike that was given away was the Buell. Guys, go check it out. Don't tell them I sent you because they don't even know who I am. But go check them out. Give these guys a follow. Subscribe to their channels. And help Forgotten Angels. Young men who's aged out of the foster care system, because you're not blowing $25 for a raffle ticket. You're donating $25 to help kids who really need a first chance at life. That's what it all boils back to, is you're giving kids who didn't have a first chance. They're not asking for a second chance because they never had a first chance. So let's, you know, if you don't have the money, like I said in my last video, tell somebody who does have the money. Maybe they'll buy a raffle ticket. If they win, maybe they'll give you a bike. But it's not about winning. You're a winner as soon as you buy a raffle ticket, because that $25 goes into the pot to help Dave and Cindy maintain Forgotten Angels, because without folks like us that are willing to put the word out there and get money up for them to help them out, they might not be able to do as much to help these kids. And we want to be able to help them do as much as they possibly can. So guys, my name's T-Bone. Like, comment, subscribe, share these videos. And until then, and I do have my video. This is not my Monday video. My Monday video will be out. I'm shooting this currently at Sunday. My Monday video will be out tomorrow, which I tell the story of the Alabama Slammer. Y'all tune in tomorrow evening when I get home from work. I'll upload the video. I'll try to do a premiere on it so I can have a live chat open if I get time. If not, you'll be able to see the video anyway. But guys, until the next time, y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and remember, we're doing this for Forgotten Angels.